If you're into zombie survival games, then SCUM is a solid choice. You can customize a lot of settings here, and customize I did. Zombies have gotten a solid upgrade, they are way beefier than before, but the real question is, will that be enough to stop me from getting rich on this island? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Well, you might ask me, what am I doing here? So I'm just crafting a bunch of arrows because now we have 5 times the amount of zombies, and those zombies have triple the amount of health. So that's a lot of health. And today's goal is very simple. So we have a pickup truck here, and inside of the pickup truck, I have this box. I want to fill this box with whatever random stuff, and then I'm going to take that box to the traders inside of the B4 square, and I'm going to sell that box, and I'll get a bunch of cash. That sounds pretty simple. However, there's a catch. My pickup truck currently, as you can see, does not have a lot of fuel. This will not be enough fuel to get to the traders. So the goal here is very simple. All I have to do is just find some cash. Then I have to find an ATM. Then I have to transfer all of my cash to my bank account. Then we can go to the gas station to refuel this vehicle. And after all of that, we can go to the traders and start selling loot. But luckily, we have this town here called Zagoria. And I think I'd like to park the car here. Alrighty, there we go. This is our first skill of the day. I want to see how many shots I need. Oh, missed it. Okay, 1 headshot. 2 headshots. Bro is still alive. There we go. 3 headshots. That wasn't a headshot. 4 headshots. Was that a headshot? That's 3 headshots and a shot to a trap. There we go. Let's grab all of that. But before we proceed further, for some reason I left my car jack inside of the backpack. So let's drop that car jack in the car. There we go. Let's store the car jack here. I also don't have to forget about looting these zombies, because these zombies do have cash. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. There we go. The zombie dropped us nothing. No cash. But we have another zombie. Another target acquired. Hello, sir. Show me what you got. Okay, 1 headshot. 2 headshots. 3 headshots. There we go. Stand up. Oh, that's enough. That's just 3 headshots. That's easy. That is easy. They might have more health than usual, but I don't care. That is a ridiculous amount of zombies that we have here. We have a zombie here, a zombie there, a zombie somewhere there-ish. I just saw another one. In any case, let's get going. I really want to get a better bow, better arrows. Whoa! Go on, take this. Still alive. Die to just 1 shot? How do these zombies have triple the amount of health? I'm confused. How did it die to just 1 shot? It doesn't make any sense. Maybe some zombies have a lot less health because they're like skinny zombies, medium zombies, bigger zombies, and all of them have different amounts of health. Well, I just want to get a bit deeper into the city. There are a couple of zombies here, but I don't want to keep running back and forth to my car. I want to get here. Will they come after me? Okay, the zombies are pretty quiet. They don't seem to be disturbed by my vehicle. Okay, there we go. There's a zombie. Dead again. But hey, we should have more health because, as it says here, puppet health multiplier, it's set to 3, so I have no idea what's going on. I guess maybe I'm just getting lucky because I do know if zombies don't see you, so if you like sneak attack them and they're pretty small, you can do a decent amount of damage to those zombies. And I think there's a car. Okay, so that already means at least one thing. I'll be able to sell a bunch of either tires or lights, headlamps, or whatever. I will be selling everything. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shots. Sick. Thank you. We did find some apple seeds. I'm gonna eat those apple seeds right now, and then I want to loot the zombie. Perhaps we found some cash. I already have $41. If these things are even dollars, I have 41 money units. And I want to deposit those money units into an ATM. The sad part is that with 41 money units, I'm not gonna buy anything. It's not gonna get me a full fuel tank. I need a lot more cash. I'd like to get like at least like maybe 400 or 500 cash. And then I think I'll be able to make that trip. Die. Die, sir. Okay. Maybe zombies just get a lot of damage when they get headshots. I've just gotten another punch. So how much? Yeah, I still have the same bleeding injury. Okay. That is interesting. As long as it doesn't get infected, but I also have antibiotics, so I'm good. Oh my goodness. Why am I missing my headshots today? Okay, what about all these body shots? How many body shots do I need to kill it? I'm just experimenting at this point. A lot of body shots. The zombie looks like a porcupine. And zombie dropped us some cash. 77 cash. This is sick. Now we have a total of 118 cash. I still need a bit more. A few hundred more. And we should be good. Another zombie here. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're getting better. And I think these zombies are getting more fun. Back in the days, there were more zombies. Now zombies spawn kind of weirdly. Sometimes there are lots of them. Sometimes we don't have a lot of zombies. And I think I'm gonna get the construction boots because I got these other boots and I don't need them. Yeah, let's... Oh, these are the same construction boots. Both of them are construction boots. Well, let's grab that. And we got a zombie here. Hello? Yeah, that's a lot of zombies. I just don't want to make too much noise. And everything should be fine. I hear a zombie in the building. I've missed so many arrows today. What's going on? Okay, will it start banging on the door? Yes, it will. Okay. I'm not sure if banging on the door creates any noise. Just... Whoa! How? I see another zombie coming after me. I'm getting a Glock. Run! Get a Glock. Get a Glock. Ah, I made too much noise. I am screwed. They're gonna pop my tires. I made a mistake. Go on, drive. Drive, you idiot! What is going on? I'm done. Drive! Drive! I spawned a zombie horde, I heard that! Yikes! Pulling out the pistol was not the right move. I've pulled out pistols in the past. I gotta go. I've pulled out pistols in the past. I've shot pistols in the past here, and it never really spawned a zombie horde this fast. Okay. I think it's kind of peaceful here right now. I want to patch up my wounds because, as you can see, it seems like we have a lot of blood dripping down my face. I don't know. Things are going on, and if we go to my health, we have some bleeding injuries, and my immune system is down, so I just ate something. There we go. I just popped some antibiotics, and let's start patching up the wounds. Oh, there we go. I have my emergency bandages. There we go. Let's take them out, and let's use this up. There we go. Let's use one emergency bandage to patch up the C2 wound because it'll just keep getting worse if I don't patch it up. I don't think I did anything. Let's try to patch up the same wound once again. And I'm out of bandages. I'm probably just gonna rip my shirt into pieces of cloth or something. There we go. Sleeveless shirt. Let's get the sleeveless shirt. Let's get the pajama pants. And let's cut all of that stuff into rags. Okay, so I have no idea how we're gonna loot this city. I might have bitten off more than I can chew because all the previous times we did not have that many zombies. I didn't really change much. I've just increased their health from 2x to 3x. That should not have happened, but hey, I'm gonna use now all of these rag strips to stop my bleeding. So I don't know how we're gonna loot this town. I'm not gonna backtrack. Zombies now triple the amount of health, so I'll have to find ways to play this game. Well, I've just cut down another shirt into rags. I'm gonna use more rags. There we go. I finally started stabilizing my injuries. And the best way to heal is to probably just lay down and wait until all of your injuries just reset because I have 51% of health. That's not too great. Let's just lay down and let's think about what we're gonna do next. So while I was restoring my health, and I'm almost done restoring it, I decided to jump in the water and I wanted to wash some dirty rags over here, except I couldn't wash them in the water. So my feet are wet, and the fastest way to dry them is to light the fire. And there we go. Now my wet feet should start drying pretty fast. Plus my socks are kind of wet. My boots are not wet, but my socks are 35% wet. So I want to put these socks near the fire, and they should start drying pretty fast. There we go. 35%, 34. Check this out. My socks are drying. Yes, sir. I can probably lay down here. There we go. Let's lay down. Let's dry my feet. Hopefully they're not gonna cook. I think they're drying very slowly. It's stupid. The way feet dry in this game is very stupid. When I'm standing up, I think I'm drying my feet a lot faster when I burned my feet! God damn it. There we go. So I've just dried my feet and my socks. Let's equip the socks. Let's equip the boots. I do have some burn injuries, but that's all right. We're gonna hop in the car and we will drive over here. I need to get to an ATM. I don't even know where is an ATM in this town. There are a couple of garages. There's no way I'll be able to loot everything. The goal is to get to the traders, buy better gear if I even want to survive here. I either need a better bow, maybe I need carbon arrows or something. And gun is a big no-no then, apparently. I need a car jack in order to loot this car. I'm not sure even if it has an engine. So I have some bad news and even probably worse news to tell you. Bad news is that I'm in the same town that I've already looted, so I'm not relooting this town again, as I believe that would be unfair. And I've only realized that. And the worst news is that I can't even use this ATM. I have 100 cash units, whatever. and I can't deposit anything because it says here ATM transaction limit 0. So when I try to deposit like at least 100 cash units, it does not work. Transaction limit reached. I can't do anything here. Well, there's nothing much I can do. Let's try to push this car while I can. That's how I'm gonna be able to save on fuel because I'm not gonna be able to get to the trader's place. Why is it so stupid? Why can't I deposit stuff through the ATM? So I guess I'm just gonna start pushing the car when I can. I do have a little bit of fuel, but I want to save that fuel for when I can't push the car. I'm not gonna loot anything on the way because I don't have a lot of fuel. I don't want to keep stopping. Forget it. We have another car. Forget it. I said we're not gonna stop it, but hey, there we go. We just stopped. There we go. And here, might as well just loot this car. At least we'll get something. I can already see that it doesn't have any engines. Yep, it has nothing. It has absolutely nothing. But hey, what I could do is get a car jack. And I could at least get something. It's not like I got a better option. The game doesn't even want me to use an ATM. I'm not going to be able to probably refuel this vehicle unless the town that I'm going to is going to have an ATM. If it doesn't have an ATM, then we're done. So I'm going to take whatever help I can get. Plus, zombies now have tripled the amount of health. I should not have probably tripled their health. Maybe that's not even that big of a deal. As you saw, some of them just died to one arrow. In any case, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna loot here every single town because I don't care about these towns. I want to find another working ATM, and that's about it. There we go. Let's probably hit the zombie. I am also curious if in this game you use more fuel, less fuel when you drive slower. Because if you use less fuel when you drive slower, then I don't have to drive fast. I can just drive like this and save a bunch of fuel. Well, I've gotten to another town and I haven't used too much fuel. Okay, there's a garage. I want to loot that garage. There we go. Let's park the car. So there we go. Hopefully this town has more things. And I really don't want to be relooting the same towns. I had no idea that I've already looted that other town. I just saw some similar vehicles. Speaking of similar vehicles, ooh, we found some fuel. I'm gonna grab that fuel, and we found another car. And more things that I can steal and sell. I don't want to be just selling cars for parts here all the time. But, hey, I have to do something. There we go. We found a little bit of fuel, so I'll be able to refuel my car just a tiny bit, even though that's basically nothing. But every bit counts. Let's fuel that up. There we go, we've gotten a bit of fuel. And there we go, now we have 3 gasoline canisters, 2 at the bottom and 1 here at the top. So we have a decent amount of gasoline canisters, and that's worth it because if I can't drive there, I'd like to have those gasoline canisters in my backpack and in my hand. At least I'll be able to refuel my car on foot. So we have a decent amount of things to sell. Like 90% of those things are just car parts, but that's something. If I'm not mistaken, before I could sell these car parts for like 500 cash each. So we should be rich once we get to those traders, but we'll see if that's actually going to happen. I want to see an ATM because if this town doesn't have a working ATM, I don't want to spend any more time in this town. It's absolutely useless to me. If it has an ATM, then I might as well just loot this town and get some loot and then replenish my bank account. Well, we found another garage. Let's see what it has. A car jack. Even though we already have one, I'll be able to sell this car jack. Any screwdrivers? Nothing. Well, I did find these pliers. Can I sell the pliers? We'll figure it out. Wire cutters. Let's grab the wire cutters, and I found a hose. I'm gonna sell that hose as well. Who cares? I'm gonna sell everything. Those traders are dumb. They're gonna buy everything. Whether they like it or not, they're gonna buy it. Okay, where's the ATM? This place does have a decent amount of garages, and I'd love to loot them. So last time I made a bit too much noise and too many zombies attacked me and I almost died. If the same thing happens again right now, I'm done. So I'll just be very slow. Okay, a zombie just heard me. I think I can fight 1 zombie at a time. I don't think I can fight like 3 zombies at once. Or like even 2 zombies at once. Okay, there we go. The dude just opened the door. Go and jump here. Oh no, you're not gonna jump here. You're not gonna break your legs. I just got you with 1 shot. You're nothing. You're a total 0 to me. Give me that arrow. We're gonna deal with this zombie and I'm gonna loot the garage. I like these cars, but I don't really want to steal more loot from those vehicles. It feels weird. My entire cart is just filled with the car parts. I feel like that's too many car parts. But if I find another vehicle, what do? Do I just leave it? Okay, there's another zombie here. Hello. Plus, I need to kill these zombies for the fame points, as if I don't have enough fame points, I'm not going to be able to buy good stuff. And I think most of the good stuff requires a few hundred fame points. We have 83 fame points. It's not a lot of fame points and no vehicles here. So you know what? I said that I want to loot more vehicles, but I need more cash. I got another can opener. There we go. Traders are going to love that. I have a flare. I don't even know if flares sell for a nice price, but I'll Sell that flame. At this point, I'm desperate. I'll take anything. Portable electric stove sold. They're gonna love that stuff. They go crazy. If I was a trader, I'd give at least $1,000 for that portable electric stove. Okay, we found a bulletin board. Wait. Are these tasks? These are tasks. Workers needed. Yes, I am a worker. Both of these are the same. To make it easier for you to commute with me and other shopkeepers, find a mobile phone that's not completely destroyed and attach a battery to it. You can even finish some jobs remotely if you have the phone on you. So I'll have a bunch ready by the time you'll find one. Good luck. Requirements: find a mobile phone. Turn in general goods trader B4 square. Reward $50 and 2 fame points. $50 for me to get with that mobile phone to the B4 trader. The B4 trader is... Oh, it's here. Okay, it's on my way. I want it, so do I get the quest? Let's try to accept the quest. How do I find the mobile phone? Can it spawn? Well, objective. Find mobile phone. How do I find a mobile phone? Who gives a mobile phone? There's another thing. Okay, it says workers needed. Oh, there's nothing else here. Okay, well, I got my task. Looks like there's another task, but I can't get it maybe because I don't have a phone. How do I get a phone? I haven't seen a phone yet. I don't want to be that guy, but I think phones don't exist. Phones are not real in this game. There we go. I said it. Do I have water? Nope. Empty. 0% full. Now, when this guy has triple the amount of health, how long will it take me to kill this guy? Okay, another car. Another car. There's a zombie behind me. I knew it. I'm done, bro. I should not be using this. I'm hoping that I just prayed that it isn't gonna attract anyone else. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. We're good. We're good. I was like, if I die, I die here. Whatever. Everything was in a bad spot anyways. I need to find a mobile phone. I don't have that mobile phone, but hey, we're good. We're good. So far, we're doing good. The pistol has saved me. Last time it almost killed me, but this time the pistol has saved me because there's nothing I can do about them. They're so tanky. These zombies are too tanky. There's nothing I can do with them. I have these broken bullets that I'll sell. Thank you. What about this zombie? Do we have any cash? Just like $50. Batteries, another needle, and nothing else. So what about my health? Okay, I just have C1 injuries. That's not that bad. And what about my pistol? So the pistol isn't that bad. I just gotta get a silencer for it, and then it'll be even better. Okay, let's try to reload my magazine real quick. There we go. Just reloaded the pistol. That is better. Okay, we have another zombie. I did know that I heard another zombie to my right. So I kind of stopped, but I didn't see anything. So I was like, eh, whatever. Maybe I just dreamt. But I was not dreaming, apparently. That was true. Okay, 2 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bloody headshots to kill 1 military puppet. Excuse me? Ooh, this car even has an engine. That's cute. But what's the point of that engine? Yeah, there is no point. I don't care about the engine. Give me the ATM. I want an ATM. Okay, so where is the ATM machine? It's not here. There was supposed to be an ATM machine around this store. There we go. There's an ATM. I see it. So an ATM is inside of this police department. Well, almost inside of the PD. I'm gonna go quietly. I think the zombies have heard me. ATM transaction limit 2K, so we can definitely deposit loot here. Let's deposit it right now. I can deposit 118. There we go. Let's deposit. That's something. We have $112 because they took a cut. That's nice. I'll be able to do something with it. I want to loot the PD then. Let's go big. Let's loot the police department. Before we loot the police department, let's go back to the vehicle. Yes, let's go back to the vehicle. I would also love to loot these garages first. So yeah, let's do this. And maybe, if we kill all the zombies inside of the police department, maybe some of them will drop me a few hundred cash, and that'll be enough to refuel this pickup truck. But we'll see. Well, I'm gonna store everything here that I'm planning to sell. All these slippers. Traders are gonna love it. At least this town had an ATM. Everything worked out for the better. We're gonna loot the PD very, very, very soon. I just don't want to make too much noise, but I would like to find extra. Ooh. How on earth are you here? I was like, who on earth is growling? There's a zombie. Outside! Whoa! It's the same zombie! It's the same zombie that teleported! Okay, okay, whatever. Whatever, my metabolism. Okay, C1 injuries, not that bad. 65% of health is kind of bad. But that's okay. Just a puppet eye. I'm gonna grab that puppet eye. Yeah, my health is kind of bad, though. More batteries. Let's get that battery. Okay, we have another garage. And that's just me trying to pick fights with one zombie. I have no idea how that guy teleported. It has never happened before. We found a gas lantern. Do I need to sell it? Who's gonna buy this gas lantern? Nobody. I wouldn't buy it. I would not buy that gas lantern. Impossible. Not a thing. Rager door back left. I don't think we have that door. Hey, we're about to upgrade our Rager. That's sweet. That is sweet. That's actually sweet. If we survive this encounter, because there are zombies inside of the police department, and kind of want to go slowly to my car. It's like my shield. Hello. And then we'll try to scope them. Luckily, for some reason, they do not jump through the windows. They vault through other windows. They destroy other doors, but they don't seem to vault through police department windows. That is weird. But hey, we found the door. Sweet. So let's also refuel the car just a bit again. There we go. We're just gonna get a tiny bit of fuel. Is that every bit counts? I don't need the small fuel canister. Really useless. Let's store everything in the wooden chest. I just stored this gas lantern. That's something. I'll store another puppet eye. Let's install the door. There we go. We just have another door. The car's getting upgraded. Look at the ride. I'm curious, do we need to spend more fuel when I have more doors? Because the car is heavier, so therefore I've just downgraded the vehicle, triple question mark. But maybe aerodynamics and everything. Okay, well, I do have a couple of screwdrivers. That'll be enough to loot at least something. Let's get now a couple of zombies here. Look at all of them. I should have gotten more. I'm gonna be done because I don't have enough arrows. I am a dum-dum. I totally don't have enough arrows. I'm out of arrows already. Basically. If they phase through these walls, I'm done. I got like 4 arrows left. Why am I even trying? There's nothing I can do. Well, at least I got some of them. I have no idea why they don't want to bolt through these windows. Well, I'm gonna grab some of these arrows. Well, I can grab some of these guys. Okay. Give me back. Another one. Can I get more? Yes, I can get some. That was a zombie horde. That was a zombie horde. I don't know if you heard it. That was a zombie horde. How did it spawn, though? How? Who did this? No! Drive! Drive, idiot! Go, 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 go! Don't destroy my car! I think it's losing durability. How did it... Did we spawn a zombie horde? I heard the... And that's it. You could barely hear it, but the zombie horde spawned. Okay. I didn't use any guns or anything. How did we spawn a zombie horde? It doesn't make any sense. I don't like zombie hordes in this game. They're trash. I always try to have an open mind, and you know what? Maybe they're good, but I still believe they're trash. All I was doing is just sniping those zombies through the window. And that still spawned a zombie horde with a bow? I don't know, man. Okay, let's try to drive back quietly. Today I've triggered 2 zombie hordes. It doesn't make any sense. Why do I keep triggering those zombie hordes? What have I done to deserve this? The game has gotten another update. That's why. The game has gotten like some sort of a tiny patch. And this patch has ruined the hordes again. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna blame the patch. Oh no, you're still alive. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what happened. The patch ruined the game again. Everything was good before the patch. And now the patch came. I love what SCUM Survival is. I love that it's kind of like challenging. I love killing these zombies. I like that they've given us an opportunity to increase their health. This way I've slowed down my progress and I get to enjoy the game longer. Because once you get guns and you start like looting bunkers, there's nothing left for you to do. So this way I get to enjoy SCUM Survival for a bit longer when these zombies have a bit more health. Stealth finally kind of matters. But I feel like zombie hordes are annoying. Ever since they introduced those zombie hordes, people started complaining. Hopefully I do not spawn another zombie horde. I don't think they spawn that often. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Another zombie dead. Except this time, if there's a zombie horde chasing me, the car is not right here, so I'll have to run to the vehicle. And for me to run to the vehicle, I'll have to drop things and stuff. Okay, there's a zombie. Hello? Okay, the zombie's just dead. So it was the same zombie unless I killed it with a sneak attack. I'm not sure. What if I vault through here? Do I need to sneak? I'm not sure how these zombies work, but I don't think it actually matters. I have this bottle to sell. I don't think it actually gonna sell for much, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay, we have some arrows. I'm glad that didn't craft too many. Give me back my arrows. There we go. It's much better. There we go. Let's loot the zombie. Go on. Give me some cash. I just want like an extra 100 cash, and that'll be maybe enough for me to get to the trader's place. Just 100 extra cash. How will I loot the second floor, though? I don't know. I'm trying to be quiet here. The more noise... Because the more noise I make, the worse it is. Anybody here? Okay, this place is quiet. Okay, I'll take that. We've got a bunch of magazines that I can just sell. This is M9 magazine, and is this M9 pistol? Yes, it is. So I could probably save this M9 magazine for myself. But other than that, I'll probably sell the rest of the things. I found some .38 bullets. That stuff will be sold. An MP5 magazine that I might keep if I ever get an MP5. I don't know, but again, getting an MP5 is useless. I'll get a silencer, but silencers here don't have a lot of durability. So what's the point to get an MP5 here right now? Like all these guns, like MP5s, machine guns are useless because they'll just trigger a zombie horde. So, I don't know. I feel like these zombie hordes limit this game quite a lot. Maybe zombie hordes are fun in multiplayer because this way you might have a bit more action. As in multiplayer, towns are already mostly dead. You don't really have a lot of zombies because in multiplayer, the game lags quite a lot when there are too many zombies. So most of the towns are just empty. So at least that way you'll get at least some zombie hordes. But in single player, where I like to play with a bunch of zombies, zombie hordes don't make any sense at all. Well, we'll see. We found the key card to the C0 bunker. C0 is all the way there. Well, I'll grab that. I don't think I'll be able to sell it. We found this spectral DR. Okay. Is a 2x and 6x magnification scope. Okay. Can I, like, take it in my hand and use it as a scope? Yes, I can. Look at this. Look at this. We can use this as a scope. That's cute. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll sell it. Okay, so what else do we have here? An HS-19 magazine. Sold. Buckshot, shotgun shells, sold. And what else do we have? A UMP-45! That's sick. We're getting that UMP, except as I said, it's useless. It's a good gun. I'd love to use it. I don't have any .45 ammunition. Maybe I have a little bit in the car, but I'm not going to be able to use it because it'll just spawn another zombie horde. So it feels like guns are useless. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about these zombie hordes? Should we disable them for the future? I mean, today, obviously, I'm not going to disable the zombie hordes. But should we disable them in the future? Because I can't do anything else right now. Unless we just continue with this bow all the time and that's it. But then looting guns and everything else. Progression seems stuck then. The progression feels a lot worse when you can't use guns. And with these zombie hordes, I don't think it's possible. Unless I get silencers. But apparently zombies spawn even without making noise. Even without using guns. There we go. We've gotten some 9mm ammunition. And we got another shotgun. It fits in my backpack. I'll most likely sell the shotgun. Because I don't know what else I could do with that shotgun. Okay. Do I have another one? Okay. I cannot loot this because we are out of... Oh, we still have screwdrivers. But we don't have any more lockpicks. Let's go. There we go. Let's see if we're going to get something. Anything good? More shotgun shells. I'll grab them. I think maybe using shotguns against these zombies is worth it. Let's try to add this here. I'm going to add my axe to this slot. And can I load it up? The amount of noise we're gonna make. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Why? Why am I even doing this? My backpack is so full. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll check it out. I'll check out the shotgun once we're maybe done with this place. I don't want to risk it here. I would like to experiment, but I don't want to experiment here. There's still a few lockers that I'd like to loot. And I'll die. Melee weapons were always trash. And now when zombies have more health, when they are a bit beefier, it's even worse. Okay, snipe that zombie from here. Kind of good. Okay, that zombie's just gonna stand up. I'm gonna lure it here. Hello. 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 There we go. We're getting better. I think there's a zombie coming after me. It's okay. I'll hide behind that door, and by the time they open things up... Okay. Okay, it's just one zombie here. It's just one zombie. So that's not that big of a deal. Only 7 headshots, and that's it. Only 7 headshots. Not that big of a deal. Hello? 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 Oops. The dude just jumped over my arrow. Did you see that? Hey, yo! Take this, schmuck. Now die, sir. Thank you. Give me all of these arrows right now. I know some people feel like these zombies are a bit too tanky right now. Not every zombie is too tanky. Sometimes they just die to one shot. Sometimes they don't die to one shot. The reason why I like to increase their health, because I don't want this game to be too easy. And I'd like there to be a reason to upgrade beyond a bow. Because if these bows can one-shot these zombies, then what's the point for me to use guns? Right? Bullets are gonna do more damage, and then triple the amount of health isn't gonna matter. I think bows are a bit too OP against these puppies. That's all I'm trying to say here. I'm just basically nerfing the bow. I don't know. I'm loving SCUM Survival so far, and that's all what matters. Okay, we have a couple of puppets to loot. Let's go. Like, every step matters here. Like, I have to be sneaky here in order to loot the PD. Isn't that cool? I think it's phenomenal. Okay, we found some broken shotgun shells. I'll grab these shotgun shells. And we did get more puppet eyes. I'll grab these puppet eyes. Maybe I'll be able to craft like some sort of a decoration with these puppet eyes and sell that. Still haven't checked it. Decoration, Halloween mask. Oh yeah, there we go. The Halloween mask costs 8 puppet eyes, and I think I can sell it. Maybe that's what I was talking about. I'm not sure. Well. There we go, buddy. Well, how about I kill you? Done. That's just done. I'm gonna get back my arrows. Look at this. I don't have to run through this police department. I don't have to rush anything. Because if these zombies could die with just one arrow, I'd be already back at the base. I'd have all of this loot and I wouldn't care about anything else. Now I have to play smart. $55! Yes, please. How much cash? Okay, we have $55 plus I'll be able to add more dollars to my bank. Yeah, I see. I forgot for a second that I've already transferred my money to the bank account. Hello? Hello? Don't hide behind that mattress. It's not gonna save you, buddy. There you go. Plus, we have a bunch of puppies that I haven't looted yet. It was fun to loot the police department. I really like it. I haven't had this much fun in a very, very long time. 94 cash. There we go. $149. And hey, we're almost done with the police department. I did get some cash, so I should be able to refuel now the car, which is phenomenal. And then we're gonna go to the trader's place. Ooh, this iron lock. $1,000 maybe. $500? $300. Between $300 to $1,000. That's what I think. That's what we're gonna get from that iron lock. Here we found some military boots. Can I repair them? There we go. Let's try to repair these military boots. I think they have like a little bit of storage as well. There we go. Just repaired these. We're gonna get rid of my old boots, and we do have a little bit of storage here. That is sick. Plus we have so much extra arrows that I started storing my arrows inside of my short trousers. Sick. Well, speaking of sick things, hopefully we'll get some sick stuff inside of these lockers. So let's take out a couple of bobby pins. I took them out, but I don't see them. There we go. There's one bobby pin, and there's another one here in my waist bag. So let's grab this, and let's try to unlock it. There we go. We've just unlocked one locker, and let's see what we're gonna get in this locker. We got shotgun shells. Okay, these shotgun shells are better than the red shotgun shells. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my shotgun. I will unload the ammunition. I think I unloaded it. And let's try to load it up with these shells. There we go. Let's try to chamber these ones. Because if I want to test it out against the zombies, these shells will be a lot better. There we go. Now when these zombies have more health, finally I can use the shotguns. Yes, please. Anybody up here? Show yourselves. Nothing. We just found some candy bob. Okay, candy bob now fits here. I can probably eat a little bit of that candy bob. Oh, it says it tastes funny. I don't want to eat more. I ate lots of expired candy. Okay, we found a toolbox. Toolbox isn't bad. I'm taking that toolbox with me. Well, we've looted the PD. We did get some cash. I have an extra 100-something cash here. $149. If these are even dollars. I'll deposit that stuff. This was a success, I'd say. That's kind of all I wanted. There we go. Let's try to deposit more. 149. 149. There we go. That was very loud, the sound effects here. Some of the sound effects in this game are very loud. It's kind of weird. Now we have 253 units of cash. Oh no, there are a few zombies there. Okay, we gotta take things slowly then. I want to survive, and I want to get to the traders, and I want to refuel my car. I gotta take things slowly. Ooh, whoa. Do I get a shotgun? I'm done. I'm dead. I am dead. I am so dead. Oh no, the gun. The zombies, I'm done! Don't attack me, let me climb through! Go, 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 go! Are they coming after me? No, 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 no! They're doing something, they're climbing up! Stupid shotgun, it has killed me once again, almost. I am so done. I am so dead. I am so dead! Stupid shotgun most likely spawned a zombie horde. Should not have done it. Should not have done it. What about my health? I'll just see one injury. It's not that big of a deal. Have a little bit of infection. We're gonna pop some antibiotics. And we'll find a way to get out of here. They're not gonna get me. They're too stupid, right? Maybe I just need to lay down and eventually... No! Don't lay down! Maybe I'll be able to close this door later. Because it doesn't really... Idiot, don't jump up. There we go, let's close the door again. They're knocking it again! They're knocking it out! Wish I had a grenade here. Okay, there's this guy. Hello. Maybe I'll get them one by one at least. Okay, that guy's dead. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? I'll try to snipe them one by one. And if things don't work out, I'm basically dead here. Okay, done. Okay. Luckily, I had a decent amount of arrows. Okay, it has calmed down. Let's close the door. Did you see there were like a little horde of zombies inside of the PD? Well, maybe I'll be able to loot these zombies and they'll give me some extra cash and I'll be able to deposit it. That would be sweet. That would be very nice. How do I leave this place, though? Okay, there we go. Another one. It looks like there's another zombie coming here. How did you even see me? Look at this. It just sprinted all the way towards me. What did I do? Well, give me all of these arrows. Give me some cash. I've looted all the zombies. I found nothing besides a small screwdriver, so... I'll take it. I've just realized that most of the encounters that I've had here was just me experimenting with things. I wanted to experiment with the shotgun. Boom. I wanted to use my Glock to kill like 1 or 2 zombies just to spice some things up. So the lesson is, don't test things out. Stay in your lane. Be scared. Never get out of your comfort zone. I think that's the lesson. Yes. Oh no, there's another zombie. Where are you? How did you even see me? Okay. Ah, do not touch me! Ooh, another broken screwdriver, thanks. So I've just sorted everything out and I'd like to show you that we have a lot of things to sell. Or just not to sell. So check this out, we have this entire box now. This entire wooden box is for sale. We're gonna sell everything and then we have more stuff in the car. We have more things to sell here. Plus I'm gonna keep like those UMPs and a bunch of other stuff that I might sell. Well, we have one more garage and here I can get this like a door. Can I like fit this in my car and sell it? It's something. Quick money, basically. Let's try to open it up. And if it fits in the car, I'm getting it. It should fit. There we go. It fits nicely. Yeah, we still have space. There we go. Let's grab it and let's probably get out of this town. We gotta now drive to a gas station. It's pretty close here. Let's drive to the gas station and then we're gonna go to the trader's place. I think that'll be enough. Yeah, we're gonna have enough fuel for it. We're gonna get a decent amount of fuel for 250 cash and then we're gonna get hopefully at least a few thousand cash at the trader's place. And then we should be rich. So hey, let's get going. So it's another beautiful day for me and I'm very excited to go and loot this gas station. And as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna go and drive all the way to the traders and hopefully I'll have enough fuel because we have lots of stuff to sell. I'm excited to perhaps buy bullets if I'll have enough fame points. And I do see a bicycle there. Wish I could put it in the cart to sell it. In any case, everything I see in this game, I just want to sell. There's a zombie all the way up there. But we'll deal with that zombie later. Okay. Hello? There we go. 3 headshots. I hope that these zombies do not spawn a zombie horde. Do we have any beeping zombies here? Any exploding ones? I don't think so. And hopefully we have a decent amount of fuel because I do have 253 cash units. That is something. Okay, so there's a zombie all the way that way. I don't think I need to go and kill it. I just kind of need to clear this gas station and that's about it. I do not see any beeping zombies. If I do see a beeping zombie though, wait. Let's go here and let's see how many bullets we got. So we got a total of 16 bullets. That's enough. Hopefully the gun does not jam, so even if some zombies attack us, I'll be able to pull out a gun, and then I'm just gonna run back to my vehicle. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. There was a zombie on top of the gas station. Okay, there still is. I am not sure if that's how zombies supposed to spawn. Maybe yes, maybe no. All right, I just want to get this zombie from all the way here. Hello? I think we have like 36 arrows, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't even have to like get headshots all the time. We can just stun them in the chest. That's what I like about SCUM Survival. The zombies do get stunned. Wait, did I just see a beeping? No, that's not a beeping zombie. Usually there is at least one beeping zombie around the gas station, but I haven't heard one. So I am not sure what's up with that. Okay, there we go. There's one more. Hello, buddy. What are you doing? Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to buy a better bow from the traders. Like a... oh my goodness. It is so slow. Every time they're about to attack me, I don't think I can actually dodge that attack. I have 73 health. What about my metabolism, my health? Oh, I have a bleeding injury, and I have some infections. No. Antibiotics. There we go. Let's get some antibiotics. I think my infections... There we go. They're gone because we had, like, there's some sort of an icon that indicated that we had an infection. Alrighty, let's grab all of this. So maybe we'll be able to buy a bit better bow from the traders, maybe a bit better arrows, and maybe those arrows will do a bit more damage and we'll be able to kill those zombies faster. That's why I wanted to increase the zombies' health. Now they have triple the amount of health. So upgrading to better weapons actually makes sense, and I do like that. Hello, we got one more zombie here. I'm just gonna let it come a little bit closer. But yeah, when they attack you, and if you miss one shot, it's very difficult to punch them in the face to stun them. It doesn't always work. And they're pretty fast. You're not going to be able to outrun them. So there's that. There's a zombie on top of the rooftop. How do I get it? Hello? I do not know how to get there. What I know, though, is that we have a zombie inside of the gas station. Probably. Hello? Okay, one shot. 2 shots. Okay, still alive. Let's close the door. There we go. The zombie's quiet right now. We did get something here. Wait, what is this? We did get a chocolate bar. I'm gonna grab the chocolate bar. What is this? Cruiser wind deflector. It fits in my backpack perfectly. You know what we're gonna do with it. We are gonna sell it. Yes, you know that we are gonna sell it. We just got some paper and some broken boots. Nothing else. We got a carton of milk. I do need that milk. I want to drink some of it because I am a little bit thirsty. I think we drank enough. There we go. We drank half of the bottle here. We did get a bottle lime soda. I'm gonna get this entire bottle, and I could make a silencer with it, except it only has 3 shots, which absolutely sucks. It feels like silencers, suppressors, whatever, they're absolutely nerfed. There's a zombie up here. Can I get it? Hello? You're gonna jump down? You're probably gonna die. No, you're still alive. I'm sure you did get a little bit of damage. Hello? And good night. So it's time for us to bring the car here. I don't think it's gonna make that much noise. And we have a decent amount of cash. The fuel pump has 2 units of fuel? 2 circles of fuel? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Right, let's hop in the vehicle. Let's bring the car a little bit closer. Okay, that's quiet. The zombie there does not see me. And I can just come here. Perfect. There we go. Let's park the vehicle. Let's now refuel it. So yeah, as you can see, it has like 2 circles of fuel. And let's fill it up. Fill Rager with gasoline, 253 cash units. There we go. So I'm gonna use up all of my cash. We have filled up the Rager all the way up to, I'd say, like maybe 65%. And we're out of cash. We still have a bit of fuel left in here, but we are out of cash. Well, hopefully whatever fuel I got here is enough to get us to the traders, because there's nothing else I can do right now. If I don't get to the traders right now, I'll need to push this car, and I do not want to push it. So maybe I'm not going to drive too fast. I'll try to drive a bit slower if that even affects the fuel. Well, let's go. See you probably at the traders' place. And just like that, we have arrived. So we still have around 30% of fuel, I'd say. So that's not that bad. I think we'll go to the mechanic right away because I have an entire car filled with headlights. So let's sell those headlights. There we go. Let's park the vehicle. And let's sell now everything that we got here. We have lots of things to sell. So will I be able to take this chest on my... Oh, I cannot take it into hands. It's too heavy. Well, I guess I'll be just taking everything one by one. And I'll be selling things one by one. Are you kidding me? Maybe later I'll get an empty backpack. Yeah, I'll probably empty my backpack and I'll be able to sell things through my backpack. But welcome, buddy. So what can I buy from you? Anything useful? I can buy tool repair kits. I cannot buy any parts because I need either 200 or like 150 fame points. So I still don't have enough of that stuff. But in any case, let's at least start selling things. So cruiser wind deflector. Let's sell this. Very worth it. We're going to add everything to the bank right away. And I am also holding something. I'm holding this wheel. There we go. Let's sell it as well. So we're going to get 364 units of cash. There we go. I just filled up my entire backpack with lights. So let's sell all of those. So each light is around 357 cash. Not bad. There we go. Let's sell everything. We're going to get 4,500 cash. That is sick. Let's sell that. Okay, like a door is actually worth it. It's 658 cash. It is very huge though, so if you don't have space, you're not going to be able to sell it because you won't be able to carry it here, but I'm going to sell it. So now we have a total of 5,500 cash in the bank. There we go. I have this entire chest, so let's bring it to the guy. My character is very slow because this chest is pretty heavy. It's 54 kilos. But hey, welcome, buddy. I got loot to sell. So I thought I'd be able to get more money for selling all of these bullets, but it looks like I'm only gonna get like 2 grand, which is something. I'll sell all of that. I cannot buy all of the magazines because some of the magazines require me to have 150 fame points. Not that bad, I guess. We're gonna get that. We can buy weapon cleaning kits, which are extremely expensive though. And we have an entire box of things to sell to this general goods guy. So I'm gonna sell this first batch of things for 1,500 cash. And the iron lock is only 48 cash, so they have nerfed the price of these locks. Now, locks cost nothing, I think, because I believe before they used to be way more expensive, and now they're not that expensive. Alrighty then, let's sell everything we got here. 1,500 cash. I sold the box. I sold the box as well with everything I had in that box, except that box was useless, but I sold that box by accident because I accidentally selected it. Well, there's got to be a confirmation when I sell the box. I accidentally sold the entire box. There were eyes there. I wanted to use those eyes to craft a Halloween mask and get more cash with it. Well, guess we'll do that later. And I found some more trash to sell, so let's sell this. We're gonna get 153 cash. So we have a total of $9,600. Beautiful. Now, let's buy the most important thing. Let's buy some fuel, because the car is quite useless without the fuel. And I'm sure fuel here is quite expensive, but hey, let's buy 2 canisters of fuel. I think it's very, very important. Let's buy all of that. One of those is going to fit in my backpack, and another fuel canister is going to go in my hand. There we go. Let's go to the car. I think it's always worth it to have at least a couple of extra fuel canisters in your vehicle because you don't know when you'll find another gas station. It might be too far away from you, so it's always nice to have some fuel with you. I'm gonna refuel the car right away. Let's see how much fuel we're gonna get once it goes. Whoa! That's a lot of fuel. That is a lot of fuel. I love this. We're gonna sell this fuel canister if that's gonna be possible. 0. I can sell these canisters for 0. I would also love to buy this Rager alternator because I cannot recharge my vehicle. It constantly keeps losing battery. I would also love to buy the car battery, but I think car batteries here kind of discharge. They kind of expire. So I'm not sure if it's worth it to buy that car battery for $1,200 and leave it in the car. So we got these 2 empty fuel canisters that I cannot sell. There's nothing I can do with them, but we do have 3 full fuel canisters inside of the vehicle. That should last us for a while. I do have a UMP in the vehicle, but I cannot buy UMP parts yet because we do not have enough fame points, so I need more fame points for that, which is all right. We'll be able to kill some zombies. We'll be able to progress. So then before we upgrade to that UMP, how about we upgrade our M9? Because my M9 only has 75% durability, so I could buy some M9 parts. There we go. We could also buy some 9mm bullets. Quite expensive, but hey, let's buy 3 boxes of that stuff, maybe? 4? Yeah, let's buy 4 boxes of the bullets. I'd like to get a full durability M9 magazine, so let's get that so that it doesn't jam. Now, let's buy the compound bow for 1,600 cash. There we go. And let's check out these arrows. Let's get the broadhead carbon arrows because these are the most expensive arrows, so I assume they'll do the most damage. So we could buy 36 arrows for 1,800 cash. Let's buy all of these broadhead carbon arrows. Hopefully they do a lot of damage. Hopefully these arrows were worth it. So we got a toolbox now. Let's adjust the weight of the compound bow. There we go. Let's adjust the draw weight. I think it's just gonna give me the perfect draw weight. Whatever strength I got. Currently it's at 60. Okay, so we have 70-pound compound bow. I don't think I can adjust it more. Yeah, 70-pound is the best bow that I can have here. Nice. So I got the compound bow right now. I have these better arrows, and this is so fast we can shoot them. Okay, it zooms in quite a lot. Maybe it'll be easier to shoot these zombies then. Okay, give me back these arrows. And I did have another M9 magazine in the car, so I should be able to repair this with just a toolbox. There we go. I think so. 65%. There we go. It's 100%. So I did not have to buy a full durability M9 magazine, but hey, now at least I have it. And now I can repair the Tech M9 because we have these Techum 9 parts. Look, we had 100 parts, now we have 74 parts, but our Techum 9 is at 100% durability. And we can sell this Mancha bow for $301. Let's do it. We could buy a mobile phone, though. Do I have enough cash? I do have enough cash. Let's spend all of that on a mobile phone. I got it. There we go. Let's get the mobile phone. It's working. We just finished a quest. Quest completed. We just completed a quest, but we do need to connect a battery. The guy said to connect a battery in that quest thing. I do have a battery in the car. There we go. We have a smartphone battery. So let's insert it here. There we go. So my phone is working right now. Okay, so you gotta add the phone to the quick access. Okay, so if you're not gonna add the phone to the quick access, you're not gonna be able to see what's going on. You have to add it to the quick access. Boom, they're going 4, and just like this, I can see what's going on. So the B4 tier 1 quest, the C2, and B4 quests. Find a sewing kit. I'm gonna accept this quest. Mission accepted. Yes, let's get the sewing kit. I'm gonna turn off my phone because I don't think I need it. We have a sewing kit. Idiots. Stupid idiots. I'll just get free 800 cash. Oh, no. I need to find a sewing kit, not an improvised sewing kit. They're not idiots. I'm an idiot. I can buy a sewing kit for 570 cash. Oh, I don't have cash for it. I cannot buy it. No. Quest not available. Finish what you've started first. Complete more quests at Armor. So I gotta go get quests at the Armor's place. Okay, complete more quests at General Goods Trader. So I gotta do quests there, and then it looks like I'll be able to complete their quests. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We could also drive to now to the C2 Square, which is far away from here. That's a lot of driving. Maybe once we get an airplane, that'd be better. So I didn't want to sell these MP5 magazines. I wanted to keep them, but I need cash right now. So let's sell all of that. Alright, so let's visit this medical trader. I want to sell him some of these antibiotics. I already have some, so I'm not scared to sell these ones. So I think the quest system is alright. It's kind of weird that we only got like 3 quests. The place definitely feels more alive. I'm going to sell the Spectral DR. Because I need the cash right now. There we go. Let's sell this. Maybe once we unlock better quests, they'll be more interesting. I wanted to find quests like, you know what, go to this town and eliminate like some sort of an NPC or whatever. Eliminate like that X amount of zombies, like get something. I don't know. But hey, these quests are all right, at least for now. So let's get a sewing kit. I'm gonna buy it. Found a sewing kit. And there we go. He just took it from me. That's it. I got 5 fame points and we got some more cash and everything went to my bank account. There we go. Stupid trader. Trader is absolutely stupid. So we have a quest book here. Oh, so there's just one quest. Oh, we have more quests. Okay, can I see all of these quests in my phone though? Oh no, you don't see all of these quests in the phone. You only see like 1 or 2 quests and that's it. So you still gotta go to the traders to see those other quests, which is interesting. What's the point of the phone then? I guess you can accept quests remotely. That's the point of your phone. Find a small toolbox. I had a toolbox. I've sold all of my toolboxes. No, this sucks. Find a sewing kit. I just found you a sewing kit. Find a needle. I do have a needle. I can accept this quest right now. There we go. Let's accept this quest. Quest completed, find a needle. I think we just completed that quest and didn't even notice this. It's kind of weird how it works. If you find something, you just go to them and the quest auto-completes. You don't get to talk to them and give that needle because I probably had a needle in my backpack, but it just disappeared because, yes, I have more fame points and more cash. I didn't even realize that I completed that quest. I was like, why can't I complete more quests? I see now why. No quests available. Come back in 10 hours? Bruh. I'm not sure I like that timer though. Maybe it's useful for multiplayer, but I do not like this in single player. Even in multiplayer, it seems weird. Why can't I do more tasks? Oh, now we can do these quests here, but it doesn't say anything. How do I know when these quests are completed and not? Why my phone only has these 3 quests? That's weird. That is actually weird. Maybe I need to restart my phone. And no, we still have the same quests. That is actually very, very weird. But hey, now we at least can get quests from this guy. Okay, what do you got here? Look at this, we can get a lot of cash. Find .45 ACP ammo box. We can find 12 gouge ammo box, which I had, but I sold all of that. Find block 21 pistol, already don't have it. Find 50 AE ammo box. Kill puppets with blunt tools. I like this task. I think this task is quite fun with blunt tools. So sledgehammers, basically. I do not have a sledgehammer, but this sounds like a nice task. I wish we had more tasks like this. Kill puppets with blunt tools. I kind of want to check this out, but I do not have any blunt tools unless I get a baseball bat or something. I want to accept this quest, but you can only accept 1 quest. And that's it. You cannot accept 2 quests at the same time, and you gotta kill 7 puppets with blunt tools. All right. Let's accept this quest. And hey, we see another quest now in the mobile phone. Okay. Well, let's hop in the vehicle and let's leave this place. I like the traders. I wish we could probably see more tasks in the phone. It's weird why we can only see 3 tasks in the mobile phone. I think it's nice to have more exclusive tasks in the trader's place so that you have a reason to come here and get them, but I wish we had more tasks in the phone. And I wish we had perhaps a wider variety of tasks, but maybe we'll get more of those tasks in the future. Also, accepting only 1 task at once kind of sucks. I wish we could accept more than that. But other than that, I don't mind this. I think tasks were a huge addition to SCUM Survival, and I'm excited to check out these tasks. So I decided to come back and buy a car battery because my car is almost out of battery, and I do not have the alternator, so I gotta buy a battery. There we go. Let's buy a car battery. That is something. There we go. I'm gonna install the new car battery because I think it discharges slower maybe in the car. Not sure, but I do have a new car battery. So we've just left the traders. We have to decide, are we gonna go north to the C2 trader, or are we gonna go south to the Z2 trader? Maybe we're gonna stick around this B4 square just so that we can keep doing more tasks in this area. We've done a lot of progress today. We've bought a lot of awesome gear, and we'll be testing all that stuff out in the next episode, so subscribe to not miss that video. And I suggest you check out my previous SCUM Survival video, or click here on the second card and you'll go to a recommended video just for you, or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I've played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to jump that subscribe button, and see you in the next one.